Hello, my lovely mangoes. Welcome to Vinyasa Yoga Flow for dancers instruction class. I am not a yoga teacher, so do everything at your own risk and listen to your body. And don't forget to do all the breathing. It's so important that you breathe in and out with every movement you do. As I'm not a teacher, I cannot tell you when to do that, but yoga is breathing. So if you don't breathe, you're not really doing yoga. And you're gonna get exhausted really quickly. So please, people, breathe with me. First, I start off by meditating to calm my mind and be in the moment, forget everything about my day, and just breathe really deeply and gaze a few meters in front of me. Then we continue in Shavasana pose and meditate till we feel in the right mindset to start the practice. When you find your thoughts wandering around, come back to this moment where all you do is meditate. So then I continued by scratching my legs from the mosquito bites and continued gazing into the distance. And yes, this was my view. This was real and it was beautiful. It's really healthy for your eyes to stare into the long distance, like far away, because all the close-up staring at your screens is really bad for them. Then I did a few sun salutations, rolled down, and stayed in the forward bend, relaxing my head, shaking it, saying yes, yes, no, no. Another sunset, sun greeting, rolling down, going into forward bend, coming up and down again. Now we go into forward plank and into downward dog, taking deep breaths and staying there. Then you come into forward plank, roll forward and back into downward dog. Forward and back into downward dog, bend your knees. And rolling forward, bend your knees, downward dog. And we repeat that for 1, then I felt warmed up already because, as we all know, it's really hot in the Caribbean. And into downward dog. Then I started bringing my knee to the nose, stretching my leg back into a 90-degree angle and back with a flexed foot. And forth to your nose, knee to nose, and back up. Then you bring your knee to your left elbow and back, and to the right elbow and back. Then I pedal my feet to release, stretch my calves. And straighten. Then the other side, knee to nose. Point foot, flex foot. Don't open up the hip fully, actually to just be 90-degree angle. Forward and back. Once more. Now we reach the knee to the other elbow. And back. Then we swing our leg. Suck our tummy in. Pull your navel to your spine, always, especially in the forward folds. And downward dog. Then we continue by coming forward, bending knees, downward dog, reverse it, plank, downward dog, reverse it, plank, downward dog. And now we come down to try to go down really slowly and keep the elbows to your rib cage. Then I took a break. Deep breaths. Then we come up again into upward facing dog. And we roll down gently every time. Then back into downward dog. Really pushing the 10 fingers into your mat. And the fingers are spread apart. And come forward to push-up position. Where we also really push the floor away from us. Knee to nose and back. And other leg, knee to nose and back. And knee to nose and other elbow and back. Now we can open up if you want to into penché. Straighten your toes and really stretch out. Bend your leg and push the knee as high as you can and straighten the leg. And I did like little pulses to increase the stretch. Short plank, and then facing dog, relaxing. And leg forward and back and open up. Little pulses. Reach as high as you can with the tip of your toes. Stretch your feet. Bend the knee. Knee reaches up really high. And I did some circling motion to open up my hip. Circle with the knee and into the other direction. Circle your knee. And stretch. And downward facing dog. Push-up position. And slowly come down to upward facing dog. I always like to go into the big cobra pose. Here it's really important that your knees are straight and your hip is not touching the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. Then you lay down. And breathe. Then we push yourself up into plank position again. Step forward with right leg, other leg joints. Forward bend, come up, greet the sun. And Namaste. Take all the energy in from the sun. Then you go into chair pose. It's really important that you suck your tummy in the direction of your spine. And your arms are elongated, your back is straight. Your fingertips are reaching forward. Then I went into forward bend again. Spread the legs hip distance. Forward bend, rising up. Coming down. Plie, roll up through the spine. If you haven't got your hair out of your face, then it's time to do that now. Because by now we're sweating. And we create the energy again, come down. Forward bend and rising up. Straight knees. And I grabbed my big toes with my second and third finger. Rising up. Stretching those hamstrings and back into forward bend. Plie and roll up through the spine. Arms rising up. Join and you bend into back bend standing. Your arms are together and you come up. Then we're going to warrior two. Keep in mind that the heel of the front foot and the back foot are in one line and the back foot is turned out. Your arms should be in second position. Then you come back into reverse warrior. There's almost no weight on the back hand. Then you come up and bend forward. Your arms are in a line. Mine isn't aligned right now, but it should have been. Your head faces up to your hand and back into warrior 2. And we repeat the same thing. Bending back, stretching, elongating the left side of your rib cage and playing down. Only the tips of your fingers touch the floor right next to your knee. Your front foot should be in a 90-degree angle. And stretch, come up, change side, warrior 2, and to the other side. Make sure your arms are aligned and back, elongation and breathing, deep breaths all the time, and front, elongating your arms, head, the eyes are looking up to the sky next to your hand. Arms are one line, always, and back into warrior 2. Here you can see me how I try to really elongate, like to go up first and bend. Then we step feet together. Forward fold, coming up. And forward fold, plie, and stretch, and roll up. Now we can sit down on the mat, lay down on your back. Your legs are still standing. Now we push our hands into the floor and rise up the hips slowly. And if you want to, you can cross your arms, push your shoulder blades together and push your whole bottom and hip section up into the sky. And make sure your feet are close enough to you and hold this position. Then we go up into the bridge pose, plie and stretch. And try to open the back. Now we try to walk hands and feet together as close as we can. That's good for our back flexibility. Like that your hands are almost touching the feet. Then you open and join your feet together, knees are together and further away from the hands. Then you plie, so your bottom goes down towards the mat and really stretch that back. And then you stretch your legs and even stretch the knees so that your whole body moves towards the end of the mat. Now you open the bridge again, walk the hands and feet as close together as you can really, so you're almost touching your feet or even touching your feet. We come into elbow stand, but the feet still stay on the mat. But you go into releve, the heels rise up from the mat. You take your feet into your hand and pull them towards you as close as you can, and also pull your head forward to your feet. Keep on breathing. Then come down. Child's pose. Now you rest in child's pose for a while and breathe. You can even rest your arms on the side. Then we come up. Now we go into cow pose. Knees are under your hips in a 90-degree angle and Your hands are directly under your shoulders. Contract and stretch through, looking up. You can do the circle motion to loosen up your back flexibility even more. In back directions. You rise the right leg and the left arm. Foot coming to elbow and stretch. And knee to elbow as close as you can. And stretch. Elongation to the side, arm and leg to the side at the same time, and back. And flex to the side, and back. Bend your knee, stretch toe, look forward. Try to have it in a 90-degree angle. Elbow and knee come to tummy, and stretch. Come to tummy and stretch, and another time, and to the side, flex your foot and back, to the side, flex your foot and back, and to the tummy, and stretch your toe, 90-degree angle, and come down into child's pose. Never forget, this is an active pose. The elbows are straight, the arms are straight.